I can be muted. And I couldn't mute it, Andrew. So I couldn't mute nobody on that panel, including public offender and pretty and all that. So I
Patty,
think
that's false.
so.
That's false. Because when you play
Absolutely
the
not.
thing, when you played it when you played the whole cinematic, it says mute. On my end, the audience doesn't see this, but it
No,
does say mute.
it's what is that? No, we're not talking about. This is not the
right
mute button.
now.
This
That's
is
a
not
good
this is
example
not
how you
this is
mute
not
people.
this is not the mute button. This is a video
It's a
playing.
mute button. Hold up. It's
Adios mío.
that
What-
mutes
what-
people.
You're being disingenuous. What
No, it says
Andrew
Mike
was
is muted during the time
let's
and
not
place.
over
It
talk
shows
each
it on my
other.
screen.
What Andrew was
So,
talking
Patty,
about
you really
is
want to do this? You want me to screenshot it?
you know what? You know what? I'll let you finish. And thank you, AD,
This is
for the
crazy.
$10. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, AD, for the $10. Hey, this is what
Patty, I
happened.
gotta send you receipts now. You don't believe me?
I will repeat it again. When Andrew says don't mute me, is the TikTok shit. Is the let's not go on the back and forth, and then because you are losing, you mute me. If I can mute Andrew, I can mute nobody. If Tommy is on the panel, and Andrew is on the panel, and Angry Man is on the panel, and Pretty and Public Offender on the panel, and everybody is calling racist and dumb and answer the question, idiot, and all this shit, and these people become completely averse to having the conversation. There's nothing the
You
moderator.
use the universal mute, which is still a mute, Fatty. It's a universal mute. You just used it twice and demonstrated it right now. This is crazy.
I muted myself too. It was not the mute.
Right.
Oh my
It's a universal sense. It's a mute. Andrew Wilson was right.
So
You're muting people.
So if Andrew Wilson is on my panel, I can play no video because now, like, I can play the money video. I can play
Is
the
there a
super
way that you can do it without it becoming a mute button? Is there a way you can do it without being a mute button? It's a mute button.
No, it's called.
Just be honest. Don't be disingenuous, Fatty.
No
Put the
video.
mute button. Put a mute button on right now.
No videos for the Crucible. If you guys send money, I can't play videos because they don't want to be muted.
Nobody. It's not the video. If there's a way you could do it without muting people, because that is a mute button. But you're being disingenuous when you don't say it's a mute button.
Let me ask you something. What would
It's
you
not
do?
mute button because there's a video with the mute button. That's crazy.
Let me ask you something. What would you do to Pretty and to would you kick them off the show?
I put them backstage for a minute. Yeah. You can put people backstage and then bring them back. I'm not going to bring, because they could still listen. I'm going to put you backstage if you keep talking. Give them a warning. So I'm not telling you how to moderate, but you see how I did mute anybody in the process of doing this? Oh, jeez. This is really genius shit.
Everyone back instead of muted him, would that be considered a mute?
If you put him backstage and you said, hey, Andrew, I need to talk. I can't moderate my show. If you keep this up, I'm going to send you backstage. Andrew, this is your you're going backstage.
So okay, so now you're going to answer this
moderating.
question. Now you're going to answer this question honestly. Would he consider me dropping him and put him on the back, muting him? Would he be upset about it and saying that I broke the rules of engagement by putting him on the back, which is considered a mute? Would he
it's logically consistent? Hold on, Fatty. You know it's logically consistent? If you can then say, hey, Andrew, I'm going to play this video that's going to mute you. If you do not let me moderate the show, you're interrupting me again. I'm going to play this video that's going to mute you. You see how that works? It's the same logic.
Oh, yeah, but that was not the question. That was not the question.
But you're not technically muting somebody. You're sending them backstage, which can mute somebody, but it's not technically a mute.
That was not the question. I am very precise with my questions.
I'm very precise with my response. You're not muting them when you send them backstage.
If we agree, if there was if that panel was probably the biggest panel that most people are going to see on their live when it comes to Red Pill, and there was a very difficult panel with 1 million something subscribers altogether, 2 million, 3 million, whatever the number is. If Andrew asks us, don't mute us. That's the only thing that I'm asking. And I will drop him down so I could have a chance to moderate the show. Would he be upset about it and think I broke the rules by putting him down? Can you answer that?
No, because that's not technically a mute. You're sending him backstage. You're banishing him. Banishing him and muting him are
and
two
you
different
really think he wouldn't be upset about it? No,
especially if you gave him forewarning and said, hey, Andrew, if this activity keeps going on, one more time.
But I kind of said, I says, hey, Andrew, just back off over for a second because you just lost her. And you know why I left? You know, hey Marta, you know it's funny. You know why I left?
You really gonna do this, Fatty? You gonna
I'm being serious. Like he asked me why you not doing something, and I said I'm going to grab my shit. I'm going to get on a plane, go to the United States, go to her door, open the door, open her mouth. You better answer the question.
Fatty. I'm look. All he wanted to do is have somebody not mute him, which is what the video did. Look, Fatty, if there's a way that you can have the video talk and it interrupts people by over talking them because of the sound of the video and the AI that you're playing, like that's going to shut people up automatically. That's not a mute, but it just so happens to sneak in a mute button when you do this. It shuts the mics off when you do this, Fatty. You understand it's still a mute, whether or not.
Now I know. Next time I'll drop him. Yes, I think that will have what the results are going to be.
You'd be right if you just dropped him backstage. You'd be right because you didn't mute him, right?
Absolutely, and I think he will be very happy,
right?
Yeah, no, I believe that he will be like, you know what? I am not the Grinch. I will be very happy, and I'll come up with a smile on my face. I says, you know what, Fatty, you circumvented the rules in there's a loophole, very intelligent of you. I will stay here and continue to do the show, even though I don't like you anyway. So it is what it is.
You see the chat button on the side. You could say, "Hey, Andrew, I'm going to put you back on if you can cooperate." Something. This is universal. You can do this with anybody else.
I'm a grown. I don't mute people. I don't drop people just for the sake of people having the conversation.
You do mute people. We just confirmed that right now, and then you're saying I don't mute people. That's crazy. You just contradicted yourself.
So I can't play buttons in my show anymore.
You play playing buttons. It's very disingenuous when you say that. A mute button is being pressed.
You know what? I can play this one and we can talk.
You see how there's no noise on this one. This is not what I'm talking about. If you played something with just noise that doesn't mute somebody, I would understand this. Then you
if I do this to regain order of my show like this.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Said Mike is muted when he plays that time.
No. Answer I was trying to regain the control of my show by playing a video where everybody says one mic, please, one mic. Is this acceptable?
It's a mute button. If he said it, one mic, and there wasn't a mute button being pressed.
A mute button is what I did right now. There's a mute button. No video is playing, no nothing. This is actually a mute button. Me playing a video like this, where I can't even talk.
You see what you just did right now? You didn't mute me when that video played. The video can overtalk me, but I'm not muted. You're losing on this technicality right now, Fatty. I'm telling you right now.
You know what's funny?
You can play videos without muting.
No. Let me ask you something, right? And shout out to Shadow Dragon TV and Donnell for the $5 each. I appreciate you. Let me ask you something. Why, when Andrew goes to Sarah, she can play the firefighters and the dogs fucking each other and the blonde with the S getting off the R's and is literally the same software. Everybody gets muted and all that. Why can't she play it, but I can play it on my show to moderate?
I'm so glad you brought that up. Did he make an agreement with Sarah not to push the mute button beforehand?
No, because he doesn't like me.
Shit. Okay, Fatty, come on, stop doing this, man.
Oh, so the worst.
Like this is the third time I'm calling you on your. Come on, stop being ridiculous. Go ahead.
So let's remove Fatty moderating skills so he can actually lose control of the panel when literally everybody that has anybody on any type of category needs.
That doesn't make any sense, Fatty. That doesn't make any. When you're saying let's remove my skills so I can't moderate, you know that doesn't make any sense, right? You're telling me that, hey, I'm just not going to be a skilled moderator and step away. No, you can be a skilled moderator and do this and not step away from the panel and moderate your panel. You can say, hey, Andrew, I'm sending you backstage if this happens or whatever. Like, nobody's asking you to shut your skills off.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. I just know where the show is going. You know why? Because if Pretty is Andrew's natural enemy and Public Offender is the natural enemy on the panel, and I'm dropping them, there's no show. And there's actually why he left. He left the show because the people that he wanted to fight were not on the panel anymore. So you left my panel to go on Sarah to look for the people that wanted to fight him back again on their side. So once again, y'all ask for shit, and then when we do some shit, it's just mad.
Wait, who asked for shit? Who asked for public defender to be dropped? Offender to be dropped?
Andrew, Tommy, Angry Man. If y'all no, not
I didn't hear that.
One second, please. Not public offender, Pretty. If y'all don't, if she's not going to answer the questions, why she's on the panel, drop her. And then she was dropped by Ali.
Drop her. I didn't hear him say that.
And then she was, and then Ali dropped her, and then Andrew left to go.
Ali dropped her, not Andrew. Oh my God, the internal. This came from internal use, not from him. This is crazy. No, doing that, Fatty.
No, I'm just saying that telling the person that is on the panel and doesn't want to drop to drop her, and then leave the show to ask her to come on another show to debate her or to talk with her, it sounds very doable. Yes,
he didn't ask for her to be dropped. He said, "Why is she on the panel if she's not going to debate?"
So what does that mean?
Said to drop her.
No.
His own volition that you guys.
Marte, don't gaslight me. He asked me.
That's what.
Marte. He said, wait, make her answer the question, and I answer. How am I going to make her answer the question if I'm not present next to her? What should I do? And then they say, why she's on the panel if she's not going to answer? Why she's on the panel? She shouldn't be on the panel. She shouldn't be on the panel if she's not going to answer. There's in the record.
He didn't say she should be on the panel.
Either you answer or you get out.
Right now. No, Fatty, you're twisting language. He said, why is she on the panel if she's not going to do this? Not she shouldn't be on the panel. Take her off the panel. None of this was talked about. Why would you show up to a panel? It's something I would ask, but I'm not asking people to be dropped if I say, why are you having this person show up if they're not going to be active?
Go watch.
Anybody be dropped? That's not telling you to drop somebody.
Go watch the video. I literally ask everybody. I literally ask everybody on the panel. I literally ask everybody on the panel. Hey, please, if we're going to be a difficult panel, just relax. First minute.
That's not my contention with your announcement.
Answer the question, you idiot. You racist man. You pale woman. Like, first minute. I can control grown-up people. If grown-up people don't respect my platform, it's good for them. It's totally fine. I'll get there one day. But for the most part, I'm in agreement with Andrew. I keep my part of the agreement. It went the way it went. It is what it is. I don't have there was the best show ever for whatever the metrics people have. Thank you very much.
Even though you muted people, you kept the agreement. How does that work? I don't understand that.
Because there was not the mute button.
It is the mute button. With the video comes a mute button. You see how you played the baby last time and
it's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Mike is muted with video plays. It just came across my screen. What does that mean, Fatty?
It means that when the video
Fatty,
plays,
you got bigger guns than me. Come on, man. I know what you're trying to do. Trying to intimidate.
Give me 6 months.
No, it's not even loaded right now. But anyways, back to this. I see it say Mike is muted when video's playing. What does that mean, Fatty?
That means that we're probably going to get kicked off the show if you continue to do this. You have 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Not gaslight. That's what it said on the screen. How is that not a mute button, Fatty? Mike is muted when video plays. That's a mute button.
It's a part of my job. The video is a part of my job.
Oh, so you can't separate it like you did the last baby video, which we could talk over. When you played it before the first time, there was a mute
button. Because that video has no sounds.
No, the baby crying the last time had sound.
So when Sarah clicks on the blonde girl jumping off the horse with her ass showing, she's not trying to open way for the people to talk. She's muting people so she can silence them.
Did they make an agreement with her not to press the mute button?
No, because they don't.
Oh, shit. Back at this again, Patty. You're gaslighting me the whole time, and you're accusing me of gaslight. This is crazy. Fatty, I don't think you're the worst person in the world, but sometimes you're slippier than destiny sometimes. And that's not the best thing to be. So,
I don't think I'm worse than Destiny, but there's a conversation for another day. Do you think you won the debate, by the way?
Yeah, I think I did pretty well. I held my own. So, I mean, I lost on their poll because it's on home turf, and Wick is never going to vote for anybody for the Crucible winning anything. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here, sir. I mean, hey, we need to talk. I support you.
Hey, let's see if he can set up this public offender thing, because I don't know if he's too scared, too feminist to debate me.
No, it's once again, y'all push people to kind of put their foot down, and then when the foot is down, then we have to recoup all of these people that we crushed. No, to be civil, and we go from there. Okay. Have a great.
Maybe you can figure out a way to set this up instead of ducking accountability, Fatty.
Yes, I would not set the debate between y'all, because I don't like views, money, and fights. I'm an incompetent person. By the way,
please, well, set it up.